13 stupid mistakes destroying your automatic car. Stop doing these. Automatic cars are meant to make driving easy. No clutch, no gear juggling. Just smooth cruising. But here's the shocking truth. Most drivers are unknowingly making little mistakes that slowly destroy their car from the inside out. These aren't rare once-in-a-lifetime mistakes. They're things millions of drivers do every single day. And the result: transmissions, broken engines, and massive repair bills that can easily hit $4,000 to $6,000. So in this video I'll reveal the 13 stupid mistakes that silently kill automatic cars, and most importantly, I'll tell you how to avoid them. Before we start, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon, because I upload weekly car tips that save you money and extend your car's life. You don't want to miss out. Alright, let's jump in. Mistake 1. Shifting from reverse to drive without stopping. This is one of the most common and most damaging habits. Imagine this. You're backing out of your driveway and without coming to a full stop, you quickly throw the gear into drive to move forward. What happens inside your car? The transmission is forced to suddenly change the flow of power in the opposite direction. That puts enormous stress on the gears, clutches, and internal components. Think of it like running full speed and suddenly being yanked backward. Something's gonna snap sooner or later. The fix: always come to a complete stop before shifting between reverse and drive. It takes just one extra second, but it can add years to your transmission's life. Mistake 2. Not using the parking brake. A lot of drivers think the parking brake is optional in automatics. Wrong. When you park without pulling the handbrake, the entire weight of your car rests on a tiny metal parking pawl inside the transmission. Over time, that small pin wears down or even breaks. And if you're parked on a slope, the damage is even worse. The fix: use your parking brake every single time. It doesn't just stop the car from rolling. It supports your transmission and prevents costly damage. Mistake 3. Driving in D. All the time. Leaving the car in drive might feel normal, but on steep descents it's a silent killer. Here's why. When you're rolling downhill in drive, the transmission is forced to handle the braking instead of the engine. This overheats your transmission and burns through your brake pads much faster. The fix: use the L, low or 2 gear mode on hills. This uses engine compression to control your speed, saves your brakes, and keeps your transmission cool. Mistake 4. Ignoring transmission fluid condition. Transmission fluid is like the lifeblood of your automatic. It cools, lubricates, and protects the moving parts. But here's the catch. Just like engine oil, it wears out over time. Old or dirty fluid loses its ability to lubricate, leading to excess heat and friction. That's how parts get fried. The fix: check your transmission fluid regularly. It should be bright red and clear, not dark brown or burnt smelling. Replace it every 30,000 to 60,000 miles, depending on your car. A small maintenance cost can save you thousands in repairs. Mistake 5. Warming up the car incorrectly. Many people let their car idle in park for 10 minutes in the morning, thinking it warms up the engine and transmission. In reality, prolonged idling just wastes fuel and increases engine wear. Modern engines are designed to warm up while driving gently. The fix: start your car, wait 30 seconds, then drive slowly. This way your car reaches optimal temperature faster without unnecessary fuel burn. Mistake 6. Shifting to neutral at red lights. Some drivers believe that shifting to neutral at stoplights saves fuel. But here's the truth. Modern cars are already smart enough to minimize fuel use when idling. Switching to neutral actually interrupts the fluid flow inside the transmission and creates extra wear when shifting back into drive. The fix: just leave it in drive at red lights. It's safer, simpler, and healthier for your transmission. Mistake 7. Accelerating hard from a stop. Slamming the gas pedal from a standstill might feel fun, but it's torture for your transmission. The torque converter and clutches take the full force of that long. Do it often enough and you'll end up with slipping gears, overheating, and early wear. The fix: accelerate smoothly. Especially in city traffic, You'll not only protect your transmission but also save fuel. Mistake 8. Towing without a transmission cooler. Towing puts extreme heat and pressure on automatic transmissions. If your car doesn't have an auxiliary transmission cooler, the fluid can overheat and fail within minutes. The fix. If you plan to tow heavy loads, invest in a transmission cooler. It's a relatively cheap upgrade that can save your transmission from catastrophic failure. Mistake 9. Driving on low fuel frequently. Here's something most drivers don't know. Your fuel isn't just for the engine, it also cools your fuel pump. When you constantly drive with a nearly empty tank, the pump overheats. It may suck in air bubbles instead of fuel, causing your engine to misfire and putting extra stress on sensors and the transmission. The fix. Always keep your tank at least a quarter full. It's better for your pump, your engine and your transmission. Mistake 10. Skipping transmission fluid changes. Unlike engine oil, transmission fluid changes aren't always emphasized by manufacturers. That's why so many people ignore them. Until it's too late. Over time, debris builds up in the fluid, leading to slipping, overheating, and total failure. The fix. If your car has a dipstick, check the fluid monthly. If it doesn't, ask your mechanic to inspect it during service interval. A fluid change or flush can literally save your transmission's life. Mistake 11. Driving with mismatched tires. You might think using tires of slightly different sizes or tread depths isn't a big deal, but for automatic cars, especially AW ones, mismatched tires cause uneven power distribution. This confuses the transmission and differential systems, creating unnecessary stress and wear. The fix. Always replace tires in sets, and make sure they match the manufacturer's specification. Mistake 12. Ignoring early warning signs. Your car usually gives you clues before a big breakdown. Sedition when shifting, delayed gear changes, slipping or unusual noises are all early warning signs of transmission trouble. Ignore them, and you could turn a $200 sensor replacement into a $5,000 transmission rebuild. The fix. Don't wait. Use a diagnostic scanner or visit a mechanic at the first sign of trouble. Catching issues early saves money and prevents total failure. Mistake 13. Letting the car overheat. Heat is the #1 enemy of automatic transmissions. Whether it's low coolant, a failing radiator, or long idling in hot weather, overheating is a transmission kill. The fix. Check your cooling system regularly. Replace coolant as needed, and never ignore a rising temperature gauge. If your engine overheats, pull over immediately. Driving further can destroy both the engine and transmission. Conclusion. And there you have it. 13 stupid mistakes that are secretly destroying automatic cars every day. Now that you know what to avoid, you can keep your car running smoothly, save thousands in repair bills, and drive with peace of mind. Tell me in the comments, which of these mistakes surprised you the most? Be honest. Have you been guilty of any of them? If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more practical car tips every single week. Remember, drive smart, drive safe, and take care of your car, because if you do, your car will take care of you.